Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger wag to the sky because, well, it is the Messi celebration, isn't it? It's one of them anyway. And, yeah, you can tell by the title. You can tell by the thumbnail we are going to be picking up Leo Messi today. If you do enjoy, do me a massive favour. Hit the thumbs up button. This is a big episode. If we can get 3,000 likes, I'd be really happy. Sub to the channel if you're new. Click the notification bell. Don't miss an upload. All of that good stuff. So the team's looking a little bit sparse right now. Obviously, Messi's gone. Jordi Alba's gone. Even Ousmane Dembele has gone. Because I was far away from being able to buy a Messi just from selling Neymar. So it took me a good 2 hours or so, I think, to gut my club. And this is just the beginning of it. You know, you can see Neymar eventually went for 872. I saw him in an hour after we listed him at the end of the last episode. Because he didn't go for 875, but he went for 872, funnily enough. Alba went, Goretzka went. Dembele went. Like, we've gutted the club, and you'll see it. Like, I'll progressively show you, like, more and more stuff has sold. I think I went from about 1,100 players in my club and a whole bunch of consumables and whatnot, down to about 800 players. And obviously quite a lot of them are untradeable or completely worthless 200 coin bronze players. So, It was quite the struggle, knowing that I needed about 1.25 million to pick up a Leo Messi. We resorted to selling silvers, selling consumables, discarding silvers, discarding gold, discarding bronzes. Like, I gutted the tradable side of my club because I really wanted to get Messi, but it was like far away. I don't know if I miscalculated it or something, but I thought maybe I had more stuff in my club that I could easily make the coins quickly. So we've had to suffer a little bit by letting Jordi Alba go, by letting Ousmane Dembele go. Like, these are players that I didn't necessarily want to get rid of, but the main goal here is to get Messi. And in the end, I actually had to discard a couple of gold players that I was saving to pick up a cheap Messi that was quickly on the market. I wanted to quickly get him for 1.240. Welcome to the road to glory, the GOAT. 94 Messi. I am buzzing to try the Argentine out because he apparently is insane this year. And it is probably one of the best portrayals of a Messi player ever in a game. Just because this year it's not about being tall and being able to head the ball. It's about being small, fast, agile. And then obviously he's got the shooting and passing stats to boot as well. So, yeah, I mean, luckily I also got a fresh one. That means nothing to me. It might do to a few of you. But we got the cheapest one on the market by like 15k. And then I had like 50 things still on the market. So whatever sold will sell. And that will slowly start to boost our coin balance up again. But then whatever doesn't sell, like the silvers and stuff, where it can just go back in my club because I don't need to gut them again for now. So this right here will be my squad. After a couple of position modifiers and stuff. Again, I had to wait for certain things to sell in order to afford a CF to cam. That sort of stuff. You know, that is how low we have got to in our club in terms of things we actually have in our club. We are scraping the barrel in order to bring in the Argentine to our road to glory. So, basically, Lewandowski comes back into the frame as well, and Mbappe will be playing on 7 chemistry. To me, that means nothing. He will still be an absolute baller, I promise you. It's just, I guess the only people that annoys is those that have that chemistry OCD, which is a little bit me, but for now, we are playing with a 7 chem Mbappe. We're playing with a Tolisso at centre mid, but he's at cam, and then a Griezmann at centre forward, but he's at cam. I can't look at that for too long because I hate to see it. I love everyone to be in their correct positions and stuff, but trust me, they like the players. Everyone apart from Mbappe is on 10 chem there. And with this particular formation, what it does is means that we play a 4-2-3-1. Because we've got Lewandowski, we've got Messi, we've got Mbappe and Griezmann. I definitely don't want to play Messi as a right mid in a 4-4-2. That is just a waste. I want to play him central cam, and I want my 2 cams in the 4-2-3-1 to get involved in the attack as well. And I think they'll get more involved as like wide cams than they would as like wide left mid and right mid. So yeah, anyway. basically, I went into the first match. I came up against an in-form Mbappe, and I went 2-0 down after like 2 minutes. The guy was insane, and I rage quit. So then I go into another game, and I come up against Red Mbappe. So 2 in-form Mbappes in a row. This time, I was up against someone that I could, actually play against. He wasn't just like what felt like a top 100 player or something. What he would be doing down in my skill rating, I have no idea. But we get Messi underway pretty much straight away. It took me like 19 minutes in our game here to get him his first goal. And that is a signature celebration that as he runs up to the camera, he does the old head pat. I think the other ones is like he does obviously the point to the sky, which is what we do at the start of literally every episode. But at halftime, I want to obviously get like Mbappe more involved, so he goes up front and then Lewandowski comes off, because I'm not set on Lewandowski. Like, he's good, but I don't know how good he is as an individual like lone striker. So we bring him off, and actually, because we're so low on players and stuff, we end up bringing on Quincy Promes as a right mid. So, fine. Obviously not the greatest of players, but and what, like, I'm hoping, I'm not sure, but there was talks about Promes maybe getting an inform. Because I think he did quite well. I think he might have scored a couple of goals. However, I'm pretty sure Ajax won by quite a lot, and other players probably got good goal and assist ratios. So if one's to watch Promes actually goes up, he might turn into an even better super sub. Who knows? But I guess we find that out today. You might already know by the time you're watching this, as and when Team of the Week is out. Apart from those of you that watch in the first couple of hours, because obviously Team of the Week's not out for another couple at this point in time. But as you can see, we're doing some work with Messi. Guardiola then knocks it through to Mbappe. Obviously, I love Mbappe to be my striker. For him to be my wide cam at the start of the game is not ideal. And I'm already thinking about bringing Ousmane Dembele back in. I didn't want to get rid of him to begin with, honestly. But I could bring Ousmane back in once I finally get the coins to buy him again. Once I get up to 30k again. It might actually be after awards tomorrow. But if we did that, then we could actually move Mbappe back up to striker and then play Ousmane Dembele on 8 chemistry as a right mid, but at left mid. And then we could also go back to the 4-4-2 should we want to, or play with the 4-2-3-1 with Messi at central cam and Mbappe up top. That would probably be ideal. Anyway, we go into another match and we come up against our third Mbappe in a row. And, we've got him as well, so we can't complain. But, oh my God, like everyone at this, in Division 3 and upwards, does everyone just have Mbappe? That's nuts to me. But Messi gets yet another goal. He is already, I can just tell I'm going to love him. Like, he's great. He's fantastic. He has got a wand of a left foot. And of course, I had to switch my kit to the Barca third kit or whatever it is, because it's pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. But very Messi-esque. He looks good in that shirt, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we go 1-0 up, and then look at this. Messi receives the ball, and I just strike it. And it goes in. And I'm like, I don't think I scored a long shot on this game. But that is what I'm on about with the wand of a left foot. I really wanted to see the replay of that one. But my opponent pauses and quits at 2-0. He couldn't take much more Messi in his life. He was obviously struggling to it. But yeah, a 2-0 victory there. And that one went in off the post from distance. That was a very, very nice long shot. I want to see if I can replicate that. Because if I can have that in my arsenal, that could sort of outdo some of the drop back one depth people in the weekend league. If they're sitting back and I can just ping a shot in, I'm down. Anyway, we come up against our fourth Mbappe in a row, literally. And this guy's also got Salah, Griezmann, a real nice squad, to be fair. Just a lot of very good players. And I'm pretty sure this is the guy. Yeah, it is. He brought on Mane and Son and took off like a couple of defensive players. Like Doucouré comes off after he scores a goal here, and he's playing 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with Pep Guardiola as CDM, and then the 2 CMs, the cam and the strikers were all what is known as out and out attackers, like Salah, Mane, Griezmann, Son, and somebody else, whoever, Mane, unless I already said him. But yeah, like ridiculous amount of attackers in this guy's team. We get a goal with I can't remember, was it Mbappe? And then we go 2-1 up with the Messi goal. Great ball through from Lewandowski, to be fair, but what a run that is from the Argentine, and of course a very calm, composed finish with that godly left foot. So yeah, he's obviously getting off to a good start, scoring goals already. Mane, for my opponent, literally was immense. He was very good at dribbling, this guy, like the LB dribbling and stuff, which is something obviously I want to get a little bit more used to now that I've got Messi. I want to be able to use and abuse that as much as possible. But yeah, I was struggling to my opponent when he was using it. Anyway, we go for another shot here. Messi takes a shot, but it rebounds and it falls straight to Mbappe. I get a very lucky goal to go 3-2 up. But, I'll take it. Of course we will take it. But he gets through Mane again and scores the goal. Like, it made me really want a Mane after playing this guy, because he was unreal. Like, his pace is obviously electric, and then his dribbling, like if you can LB dribble with someone like Sadio Mane on a fairly decent connection, which I must admit this was a pretty good connection in this game, then yeah, you're away. You've got an amazing player on your hands. So we come away with a late 3-3 draw. Is what it is, but we're still at our highest skill rating ever, 1538. Into rank 2 now as well, so I'll make sure I hold that for some decent rewards come Thursday, and then why not make it 5 Mbappes out of 5, right? We come up against him again, and Salah again, and Griezmann again. This time he's got Kante and Sissoko. We all know how good they can be as CDMs and like intercepting the ball and all of that good stuff. Anyway, Roussillon, who is my backup left back, who's come back into the frame again, obviously because we've got no coins and we've got an untradeable version. He ends up starting the playoff, and I think Griezmann is the guy that eventually gets the goal. What he was doing in that central position, I don't know. You're out of position, mate. However, I thank you for scoring the goal. And then my opponent's Griezmann gets kind of lucky that we basically just palm it straight back out to him and can't defend it very well. But he scores on his right foot. Obviously, I didn't expect him to take a shot with a 3-star right foot. Left him a little bit too much space to score the goal. And then pretty much straight after his first goal, he runs down the wing, cuts it across, and Mbappe makes it 2-1. So now we're losing. Now we've got to obviously fight for the badge and try and get back into this game. I turned nicely with Mbappe. I'd been cutting inside quite a lot, so this time I just turned back out around myself, and as you can see, that completely fooled the defender, giving us a free shot, and we take the low driven at the near post to get back into this game. He nearly got it, Joe Gomez, but we just about made that one stick. Anyway, Messi misses the pass up, messes the pass up, but Rashford, my super sub, keeps it in play, gets it back for us, and a solid finish from striker Mbappe late in the second half. Look at that for a finesse shot. It just literally goes top bins. Right, postage stamp area of the goal. We will take that from the Frenchman, and yeah, he's obviously better when he's up front. We need to sort this Lewandowski situation out ASAP, but it will just take a little bit of time, It will just be a case of I need to get the coins again in order to obviously buy Ousmane Dembele, and we'll bring him back there. Unless, of course, there's a left mid from France that is also decent, I can think of like Coman. Could we try Coman? Should we try Coman? Is Ousmane better? I'm curious. You'll have to let me know what your thoughts are on that. And of course, that in the elite storyline side of things brings us up to 5 out of 6 wins, 8 out of 15 games, and only 1 out of 8 assists. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 7 more assists by Friday by the time the new season comes around. Either way, though, we should hopefully get ourselves a jumbo pack or whatever from completing 1 or 2 of those objectives. I'm not too fussed about it because, of course, we've done the main thing this season. In Season 1, we have owned Neymar, Mbappe, and now Leo Messi, which is obviously fantastic. Messi's got like 5 goals in the 4 games that we really played, and obviously not really any assists because whenever I got the ball with him, I was aiming to shoot with him. So he's off to a good start. I really like him. I'm so happy that we've like freshened it up a little bit. We've brought in new blood. We've got a new player in amongst us, and of course having so many Barcelona players in my ultimate team, like having an untradeable Griezmann, Longley, PK, knowing that we love Semedo as well, it just seemed right that we bring the other Barca player in, the best Barca player in to the fold. So yeah, I'm going to miss Neymar, that's for sure. He was a fantastic player in this game. He is a fantastic player. He's also one of the best value for money, like top tier elite players out there, because he's cheaper than Mbappe. Mbappe is cheaper than Messi, who is cheaper than Ronaldo, and Neymar is nearly as good as all of them. So like he's a very, very good value for what he actually costs. But that is going to wrap things up for today's episode, boys. We bought ourselves a new marquee player. I think I can work around with the formations and stuff as and when we're able to, you know, pick Usman back up again or try Koeman or whatever. If Koeman's super cheap, I might actually just pick him up, knowing that we've probably got the coins for him. And I'll see how he plays like, or any other Frenchman that could possibly work in our squad. But yeah, guys, that is literally going to wrap the episode up today. Do me a massive favor, smash the thumbs up for Leo Messi. That would be awesome. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel. You can click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Follow me on Twitter and Insta. The links are down below. And most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.